There it is. Canada's very own Dennis. Dennis the Menace from straight out of Western Canada. And we have our own Western representative here of the American West Coast, the Pacific Northwest. We got Dante. Dante in the house. First, I want to tell him congratulations on the new addition to your family. You got a little Dante. And good job. I heard so it still works. That's good to know.
Yeah, I was surprised myself. So yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations. And how about you? Dennis, you got a new one in the coming or no? Oh, okay. I just gotta make sure I'm inclusive here. So welcome, guys. We're gonna have a big game tonight. 2 guys on 8-foot tables doing a race to 7, 8 ball, and I'm looking forward to this one. It's gonna be a good one. We had a good one last night on Chuck Stream. It was fun to watch. Had fun playing it and doing it. So this one's gonna be another barn burner. And so every time we have these guys on the stream, we have some good play, get some good pool. So I got the voice of Heads Up Pool, Mr. Edit here. So Mr. Edit, take it over and tell me what you think.
Well, yeah, another Heads Up original matchup tonight. We have not seen these 2 guys play. I'm always surprised when this kind of thing happens. Small community, but limited table sizes and skill levels, etc. Both guys are coming off a recent loss. I think Dante's on a bit of a skid after coming in white hot for Heads Up. Hadn't seen him in a couple years, returned, and he was looking tough to beat. Since then, been on a little bit of a skid. I thought Dennis, up until he played Nick, he had one of the best runs out there as well. Nick's been tough to beat. Dante ran into him as well. So no shame in losing to a guy who's got the hot hand right now. But tonight they finally match up together. I think it's going to be pretty even on the table. Both guys shooting on the 8-footers. Should be a little bit of early jitters for both guys since they haven't played each other. There's always a little bit of something to be said for that in pool. I guess when it comes to the table, I'll put maybe Dennis at a little bit of an edge tonight. I'll put him at a -125, but I always say there's two kinds of underdogs. One's just your everyday ordinary underdog, and one's the live underdog, and that's definitely Dante. I think he's back against the wall. I think he's ready to play the best version of himself. So it'll be close tonight. I still think the game will be, regardless of what happens, it'll be within 2 or 3 racks.
Agreed. I would think it's going to be a hill match tonight. I really do. I think we never had two players so evenly matched up. I think not since I fought Superman, but that was years ago. Anyway, welcome everybody in the chat. Todd, we were just talking about you. Nice to see you in the chat. We were talking about the freaking amazing kick shot you did. So it was pretty momentous. I was actually talking about it with Howie earlier today. He gave me a call, and he's like, "Who is this guy?" So he might be calling you out on the stream one of these days.
Oh, so change your number, man. Run.
Run. Head for the hills. Anyway, I want to first talk to bring in our Canadian buddy right here. Now one of the nicest guys on Heads Up Pool. He's also our golden snitch. Yeah, there you are. He looks fine. Dennis, welcome again to the stream. You're always fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I think it is a perfect matchup. Yeah, I've seen Dante shoot some really good pool, and I expect that tonight. And hopefully it can just go back and forth. Try not to hook ourselves and try to blast around trying to get to a ball. Just shoot good pool.
Dante, you gonna take all that trash talking sitting there? Jesus Christ!
You know what? I'm gonna take the Efren road and just say, you know what? Hopefully I get lucky tonight, and I'm just gonna try my best.
These Canadians, they're passive aggressive, I tell you.
And you know what's most irritating about them is they make you nice. Like I don't want to be nice.
Yeah, and then a hockey game breaks out, and then what? Yeah. So anyway, Dante. So tell us a little about your new addition first.
Okay. He was born last month on the 26th. He came in at I want to say 7 pounds 8 ounces. Alyssa, my girl, was in labor for an hour and 45 minutes, which was pretty good for her, or for any mom who's first child. So labor was pretty good. I've seen it before, but every time that I see the birthing process, it just amazes me how women are so resilient. And my hat's off to them, because I couldn't do it. So, but now he's about 3 weeks and some change, and he's clocking in at close to 9 pounds now. So we've been feeding him good. He has a lot of character. I don't know if he's going to be a pool player. Hopefully he becomes like a doctor, like most Filipinos are, or either that he'll follow in his dad's footsteps and become a mailman. So
Very nice.
Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no shame in that at all. Hey, so how many racks has he run yet?
He was gonna try to do one just a little while ago, but he realized that he can't even see over the table at all.
Replace the Roomba with him.
There you go. No, we'll put him on the Roomba. We'll put him on the Roomba and have him sit on it as it rides around the table.
Right? That'd be super funny.
Yeah, it would be. That'd be hilarious. You got to videotape that, huh? Okay, so Dante, you're gonna have a big game tonight, and like you said, everyone said this is really evenly matched up. Both you guys play shoot about the same. I think it's like you guys are, solid pool players, so this will be a good one. So you got the double glove Dennis versus the Filipino Nightmare. I just made that up right now. I'm sure Efren in the Philippines is watching this right now.
I hope so.
Yeah, he's doing this right now. He's going.
Don't worry, Efren. I'm only half, so you can't blame all of it on me.
Yeah, so you just blame half the population of you're representing only half the population of the Philippines. Anyway, well, good luck to both of you guys, and we flipped the coin already, and Dante's going to lead us off, so he has a slight edge. So. I usually go with the underdog and my fellow American here, so I'll be rooting for Dante tonight. Nothing against you, Dennis. I think I'm winning on the stats, but I don't know. We haven't been keeping track, but I think I've been
keeping track of all the stats, and I can assure you, you're not winning. Let's take a look at the rules of engagement tonight. Gameplay is BCA rules. Coin flip for the break. Dennis did lose that to Dante. Dante will kick things off. If a ball is pocketed, player shoots until he misses. Table is open after the break, regardless of ball is down. 8 ball to be spotted if it's pocketed on the break. Obvious shots do not need to be called.
Call banks, kicks, caroms, billiards, combos, and jump shots and masses.
All fouls are ball in hand. Players alternate after misses or fouls. The player who scratches will start from the kitchen when his turn resumes. First to pocket a called 8 ball wins the rack. You'll need 7 of them to get it done tonight. And anybody interested in getting involved in virtual pool, you want to show a live game, send your information to headsuppool@gmail.com. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, skill level, table size. All you need to do is to get involved is have a pool table, a cell phone, internet connection, and the balls to show a live game. Please reach out and get involved.
All right. Ready to do this? Touch gloves, no hitting below the belt, no eye gouging, no spitting. There you go. All right, good luck to both of you players. And,
we're out of sync. All
right. Yeah, I'm ready to go. All right, let's go. Dante live to full screen.
Good
and
luck,
shoot
all right,
well,
let's
Dante.
get things going. Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
yeah, it's a holiday for our job over here.
All right, rack number 1. All All right, we got a couple balls down.
See that 8-ball fly out of that rack? Wow.
Yeah, for sure. Hit it. He definitely he was breaking from the side. Sometimes you get some action out of the 8-ball.
That 8-ball was a freaking fastest moving ball out of that rack. It was crazy.
2 balls down on the break for Dante. As said before, guys, this is the first time these guys are matching up together. Both been around the virtual pool community for years. It's good to have them matching up.
Looks like 8-ball's right in the middle of the table, right? That's the cue ball, right in the middle of the table.
That's
Okay.
the 8-ball.
No, I meant the ball. Cue ball is right in the middle of the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought Dante did have the 2-tone balls as well, but looks like he's going stripes and solids tonight. Stream looks good. Everything looks clear to me. Sometimes the 9-ball and the 1-ball can trip you up. But
1 ball in the corner.
all right. All right. Has taken the solids.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move. You only got 1 ball over there by all those stripes down this way, and that 4 ball's the only one to get to. And if you get to the 7 good to the corner, you can get right on that 4. I think his toughest shot's going to be getting shape on the 5, and I think he just did it.
Yeah. Dante does navigate the table really well. Both these guys, when the balls are open, they can run out.
Shot.
Slid right in there. Nice shot.
It did.
6 is going to be tough.
Yeah, kind of left himself a tough angle.
Yeah, he was focused on the right speed for the 5.
Yeah.
He hit it good. Just a little bit more roll down to his last 3 solids.
Yellow ball is the 1 ball or the 9 ball?
Yeah.
The 9 ball over here.
Oh, okay.
The 1 ball's off the table. The one you're looking at is probably the 13.
And then a 2-putt.
No, that's the 9. The one I was looking on the right side right there, I thought it was a 1.
Okay.
Okay, he's going to 2-putt. Smart play.
I like it.
Yeah, instead of doing something crazy and hooking yourself, this is the shot to do.
There it is.
Okay, yeah,
that's what we call a successful textbook 2-putt.
All right, let me go to Dennis.
1 for 1.
I think that was a great choice. That 2-putt was the right idea.
Yeah, Spencer, you haven't even broke yet, so.
Yeah, and I think that's a bit of growth process there for Dante. I think he's learned that in the past. That's probably cost him a couple racks.
Ball down.
Right. I think I heard.
Yeah, ball on the side. 2 is a red.
Just a 1. All right.
Yeah, just a 1. He's got 7 yellows on the table. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. So he's got
over there.
Yeah, that's going to be his problem ball right there.
Yep. Cue ball. He's got some options. 8-ball looks like it'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, he just has one trouble ball. Both, either one, red or yellow, he goes for.
Which table did you like better? I think they were both pretty close.
Yeah, no, I think Dante's was better. Yeah, I think Dante's had a really smooth way of getting out on that one.
Didn't have a.
If he just went a little bit further on his last shot right now, he wouldn't have the 2-putt. So he was basically the speed of his cue ball away from a break and run. Good shot.
Right, so if there was any question about the 8-ball, it's freed up now.
Yeah. Now you might have a breakout for that trouble ball.
Yeah. That's on every player's mind.
Yeah.
What am I going to do about that ball?
There it is. He broke it out of there. Look at that. Perfect shape to the corner. Oh, look at this. This is what he does. He makes some great shots.
Yep. So Dante put some pressure on him after a good 2-putt. He's going to make him go to work.
Yeah. I'd say Dante's probably 80% chance of running that rest of his balls out if he gets up to the table again. Nice shot. He squeezes it by the 8-ball to make sure he doesn't get hooked. Smart shot.
Dennis is kind of known for being one of the technicians of the community.
Yeah, nobody picks up 2 putts better, or Texas 2 putts better than anybody. It's him.
Down to his last 3 yellows. Like I always say, he looks like a guy who knows something we don't.
Exactly.
That's probably dangerous, but I'm going to bump off of that red and still hope to come out here, but hopefully the red doesn't block my pocket.
Yeah, I see it. You did good. A little bit more than you wanted to, or not enough. Either one.
It worked out. Dennis worked on a break and run.
Too much on that one.
Yeah.
Right. Overcooked.
I think he's only got one pocket open for it, so he's going to have to back cut it.
Corner.
Looking at the tangent line. Like you said, he's very, very fundamentally sound. Hits it perfect. Look at that. Yep. Hit it perfect. God, this guy's
Lines
good.
Up nicely here for the side pocket.
Yeah. Breaks and runs his first track. Wow.
I mean, break and run. Dante didn't do anything wrong there. He played the smart move, was just waiting his turn, but it never came. So
yeah.
Dennis gets on the board first. And the high run goes to 8. High run will continue with the ball down on the break. It will be Dennis's break, so he did steal Dante's rack, or his break there, which is always good because slight advantage goes to the guy who wins the coin flip, assuming these guys go hill, which is very possible. But off to a good start is Dennis.
Yeah.
Take a look at the chat. We did throw some shouts out earlier. Nicholas Williams had a good match last night on Backyard Billiards. Anthony the Chef, Rooster, Andrew OG, what's up, brother? Daniel Wisenant.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Absolutely. Thanks for the support, as always. All right. And high run continues. Narrowly avoided disaster there with the cue ball. I believe he's got 2 down on the break.
2 reds.
2 reds. Brings his ball count to 3.
No, unlike the last rack, he doesn't have to break anything out. Everything's open.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything has a pocket. Yellow by the red on the left, though. I don't know if it goes by that red, but it could go up table the other way. So he's got one.
See what he can do.
I'll take this yellow in the side.
I like it. So even though he makes 2 reds, he's going for the yellows, which I think is a smart move. Less blockers on the table.
All right, yellows it is.
Yeah, so his high run
great on that yellow there.
Yeah, so his high run is 9 now.
His high run is 9.
Yeah. Yeah, because he chose yellow.
Yep. Yeah, because you can only leave with 8 in a rack for 8 ball. So
Exactly. You just keep counting it.
that's right.
Yeah, I don't like any of those shots.
All right, found himself in a little bit of no man's land. As far as keeping the cue ball on a line, just got a little bit goofy on every shot. All right, brings out the shorty.
Oof.
Makes a tougher yellow here.
Yeah. I don't know if one gets by the other.
Might have to come back down table.
Yeah, that's a tough combo.
Yep. Dante still racked. Both guys' streams look good tonight. Tables look great.
Yeah, I'm going for the combo.
Yeah, I like this shot also because it breaks them out to make sure it's better than two putting. But it's kind of like a two putt too, in case you don't get it.
Similar to Dante's idea in the first rack. Just open it up. Don't try to do anything too crazy.
Yeah, especially since the opponent hasn't broke. But then Dante's going to look to try to do a break and run also.
Wow.
Ooh, nice shot. That one should be saved.
That was a shot. We shall save that.
Coming after this one, a tough one. Oh, he put it in a bad spot now. That almost guarantees him Dante's going to get a shot, at least one.
Yeah, that yellow was already barely hanging on for dear life for a lane to the corner pocket.
Yeah.
Yellow in the corner.
All right.
He's going to try Masse back to it.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Dennis with nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Shooting good right now. See if he can throw that one. He's already lining it up.
Yeah, I was looking for the kick on it, but might have room to squeeze by for the bank.
Yeah, it looks like it's possible to throw it with the right pace, maybe.
He's got to put two reds, the red by the rail and the red right there in the rack.
Yeah.
We'll go bank corner.
You might get lucky and skin off one of those reds to make it. Oh, and he keeps the ball blocked.
Not sure.
No,
There's a
there's
lane
path
there.
Does it go by it?
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
He's got something. All right.
And look at the 8-ball's right in the open too.
So his high run stops at 14. Well done. That's how you start off a live stream.
Yeah.
All right, rack number 2 for Dante. Looks like it's going to be dry.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing drop.
All right. Unfortunate. Dry break. First one of the
Confirming,
evening.
Dante, was it dry?
Yep.
All right, dry break. Yeah, just don't want to. All right, let's see. Dennis can close this out. Ooh,
Yeah.
so the red was in play.
Yeah, and it was tight. Uh-oh.
Now
He's
it's
opening it.
even
now
redder.
it's bad.
It's even redder.
Okay, Dante, that's good information for you. You're going to get 2 innings. He's going to have to kick.
Sometimes those shots can just be in your mind that you're going to make contact with the ball that's really close.
Yeah.
I think he might have run into one of those situations. So Dante gets let off the hook a little bit with the dry break. And he's got a good layout, so. Limited options to start is probably his biggest deal.
Yeah, I don't think he has a shot on a solid.
Good pace. He tried to hold it there for the 13.
Yeah.
It looked like. And I think that was the right move. And he got a lot of balls in close quarters there. And it looks like 2 of them are going in the side pocket. So.
Yeah, or a breakout or a combo.
A little bit of a tester to come back to it, maybe. All right, nice. He passed the test. But what has he been left with? Might be a shot on the 13. Nice. 13 goes.
Yeah. That was the shot.
That was a
Nice
good
shot.
shot there.
Yeah, it was. You need to hold that ball back there for either the ball on the rail or the 14 to the side.
It's a nice little recovery pattern he just went through here.
Yeah. Now he's got 3 balls left. One of those yellows is the 9.
All right, Dante, you're thinking it through. No shot clock. Take your time. Gentleman's game. Oh, tough. He did a lot of work to get there.
Yeah. At least you can see it.
Yeah, he left himself good. I'm not sure exactly what Dennis is looking at again.
He has no shot, remember? So he's still okay.
He's in a tough spot. So the chances of it getting back to Dante are high.
Yeah, so that's just Dante's still favored to win this rack.
Will be our first makeable shot missed tonight.
And I don't think it even matters if I give him ball in hand, so I'll go for the kick.
Okay.
Right. Dennis known for his kicking abilities. He's not a jumper, so you know the kicking game's on point.
Got to straighten this up by a full diamond.
Oh,
Ooh,
good try.
commentator's curse.
Yeah, well, no, it was a hard shot. Commentator's card only applies if it's a duck.
Yeah, so.
All right.
Ball in hand.
Ball in hand, Dante.
On hand for Dante. Yep.
He's like, I think I will take that ball in hand.
Our first foul of the night.
Yeah.
This was looking like it was going to be Dennis's rack here. Feels like a steal. A lot of traffic.
Yeah, he's got to get to that 8, and he's got to be able to get where he doesn't have to worry about scratching in the side if he shoots it up corner. So he's going to have to try to do something with this.
Yeah. I like the way he played this.
Yeah, I did it perfect.
The way he played it, what a great shot. I was just thinking, just if you focus on getting back to center table.
Yeah.
Perfect. He did it even better.
He was aiming for that 6, like that 6 ball.
Like he had ball in hand again.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Good job.
Thanks.
Dante on the board.
Okay, so 1-1.
1-1. Nicely done here. I'm going to save that one for later. It was a good shot. Guys are getting racked up. Will be Dante's break. Breaking on the odds. All right, rack number 3. All right, looking for some of that early success he had on the break there with the side break. Getting a good spread, but
look at that leave. Wow.
Gonna be dry.
Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm like, they're touching.
Oh wow, they're touching, huh? So he's in a tough spot to start. He has no shot. And that was a dry break, correct? Yes. Okay. Yep. All right, rack number 3 for Dennis. All right. Dennis just missing the side pocket. It'll be his toughest layout too of the night.
Yeah.
He'll have limited options to start as well. Dry break. So this works out for Dante that Dennis drops or doesn't drop the ball.
Yeah.
Break.
All right, you're right, because this gives him a chance. He's going to have to push out of this practically.
First dry break of the night.
It's my shot, right?
Yes,
yes,
it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely didn't want to scratch on that one.
Yeah. That is not the one you want to give him a ball in hand. Good. Look at this. And it counted.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice shot.
That was a fluke, obviously. I wanted it a little bit more prettier than that, but
yeah, most people would have just went off the rail and made it in. You want to make it show off and make it look fancy. Do a little Filipino flair.
That's a real thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Well, now look at this table. It looks beautiful now, huh? Imagine this starting point to there.
Right. It's just it's convenient that would be Dennis's first dry break. 'Cause it gives him some life.
Oh, he didn't want to leave that ball there. Oh, it came off the rail. Oh, he's all right.
He's good.
Yeah, he's all right. Well, although you probably want to get to the 12 ball. I guess that's the one on the rail next.
Yeah, a little topped over the 6 here, maybe. Yeah, the 7 ball.
The 6 with my cue stick.
Oh, okay.
Did it
I
move?
don't think it's. I didn't see it move.
I pushed it over just like a
Put
scope.
it back. Put it back where it was. That's all you do. Just put it.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it barely moved, if anything. We got Dennis on the stream, so we don't want him calling you out.
That'd be the reason that I lost right there. I'd say that.
Yeah, that Dennis. Now you got an excuse. In case the worst.
Oh, tough shot. It was a bit of a tester.
Yeah.
It goes
Well,
anyway, but it will be Dennis's turn.
It was Dennis's first shot still right off the break.
Yeah,
I'll go
I think
Reds.
might be his toughest layout of the night. That opens some things up.
And close something else up.
Exactly. Game changes fast.
Yeah.
Trying to get short side on that red.
Yeah. It's going to be tough because you have a little bit of wrong angle on here. So he's going to go a lot of inside.
Yeah, with that inside, it's probably going to kill all the speed. It's not worth it.
All right. It's going to have 2 tough reds here.
Yeah. 3 tough reds. Any red he goes for is going to be tough.
No doubt.
Red in the corner.
Oh, this will be something here.
Yeah. You back cut it and he wants to try to break those out. Did you hit it hard enough? Nope.
He went aggressive.
Yeah. Well, I think I was going to go more aggressive than that, actually, but he took it easy.
I think the thought was go aggressive.
Yeah, this is a tough leave here, though.
Yeah, no matter what happens, he's got to get one of those balls out into the open.
Yeah.
Just stating
All the
obvious.
red in the side. Kick bank.
Oh,
all right.
Kick
What's up,
bank.
Savannah Easton? Look at this.
He was watching my video. Oh, I wish that would have won. That would have been beautiful.
I seen Savannah Easton make a shot like that on the ultimate pool on the bar box. It's pretty cool.
And she was watching.
They said it was a fluke, but I thought she intended. You don't have to call the 8-ball in ultimate pool anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But
All right, so Dante has 2 balls. This is the shot here to get on the 12. It looks nice. It's more natural as long as it avoids the side pocket. Oh, you threw it way back. That was a great shot.
Nicely done. Nice. Mike Adams, thanks for joining us, man. Got to get you back on stream again soon. Chuck told me he wants his rematch eventually. All right. A little bit of a tester on the 8 because he's going to be on the rail, but I think he's going to get it. Shots always spook me a little bit. Is he there? Oh, off the nub.
Well, that's how you miss. That's the way to miss it. And then
No,
Dennis.
It wasn't an easy shot.
Yeah, look at Dennis's shape here. What he has to do.
Dennis known for pulling off a miraculous shot just when you think the rack's over.
Yeah, he has one of the top, probably the top 3 outs in heads-up pool. Him and Ron Johnson.
He's had a couple.
Yeah, and it is just to get out with this unbelievable chances.
First red in the corner.
All right, back cut here. I favor him to make that shot.
I thought he was going to hit the shit out of that to try to bring it all the way back.
Yeah,
but he would have hit that yellow right there.
He's still got an opportunity. He's got a lane.
Yeah, he's got lanes both ways, looks like.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm picking that one, so I'll go this way.
Yeah, I think that's
Your
the way.
camera's on the back end, so you can see both lanes from here.
It's a good view of the shot.
Yeah, it is. It's coming right into your living room, folks.
Look at this.
Oh, he hit that yellow.
Man, might have went without that yellow.
Yeah, it almost
Might have swallowed that up.
Yeah.
Tough leave.
That was a great try.
Thank you.
And that'll do it here for rack number 3.
Dante was the only one on this train rooting for him to not hit that shot.
Exactly. Dante takes the lead. Like, screw that.
Dante's like, miss.
Every competitor's always clawing to get back at the table. That's just that's nature of the beast. I mean, yeah, you're cheering for the worst for the guy, but
Dante's first lead. Yeah, no, I thought Dennis was gonna, just fire that back cut to try to go 4 rails around the table. The Chris Melling shot.
Yeah.
Bring it all the way back there, get back down to that shot. Oh my God, would that have been an amazing shot? But it looks like the tangent line it went on would have hit that yellow that was there. So it's gonna be let's see, rack number 4 is gonna be Dennis's break. All right, Dennis, you're on full screen.
Dennis racked up and ready to go. Couple errors here is giving Dante the lead after starting with a break and run and looking like he was going to possibly have 2 break and runs.
Yeah.
A couple mistakes, got a little goofy with the cue ball, end up hooked a couple times, and Dante had to make some miraculous shots to get where he's at. All right, finding this wall. Things are dropping there. I think 2 or 3 went.
Yeah, 1 red, 1 yellow.
All right. Ball count goes to 5 for Dennis.
Rolling. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, guys.
Yep, go ahead. Just wash your hands.
Yeah, Dennis doesn't have a nice looking table on his back end. He's got two breakouts if he goes for the reds. If he goes for the yellow, he's going to have another 2 other hard shots. But at least have a ball that he can actually shoot at the yellow.
Let us know in the chat which suit you guys would go with. We'd love to hear it.
I'm going to go with reds.
All right. Dennis doesn't care what you think, chat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a tester to start.
Yeah, that was a tough one though. He had to squeeze by red. I mean by yellow. I mean by the other red.
All right,
But
Dante.
More clusters.
All right, cool. Back and ready to go. Rack number 4. He leads 2-1. So this is your first time watching Heads Up, please hit that thumb button. Think about subscribing, checking out some of our content. Live streams every week. All skill levels welcome to get involved in our community and play. headsuppool@gmail.com.
10
Get
ball.
involved. 10 ball down. All right. One of the more challenging layouts for him, but a ball down brings his ball count to 3. Just when I thought Dennis had some problems on the break or on the spread there, Dante's going to have a few himself. So
3 ball on the side.
ooh, in the same situation that happened to Dennis, look at this.
Oof.
8 balls moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the corner pocket.
Pretty much the same exact situation. I would think that that's a shot Dante would make, though.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
was a tad bit easier.
Yeah, I was thinking of giving it some pace so I could break out that little cluster over there. So
Yeah, for sure.
So it's still open for me, right?
Yes, sir.
We got Hustle him just jumped in the chat. What's going on, Chris?
Yellow in the corner.
Chris coming off a recent win on Heads Up. Nicely done. The yellows actually look better than they might seem here. He does have a breakout ball. Looks like might be able to back cut that in the corner.
I don't think you can. I think that red's
No.
in his spot.
Questionable.
Yeah. But he might hit the combo. The 3-ball combo might work.
All right.
If it don't work, at least it's a breakout for it.
What are you shooting with, Dennis?
It's a custom made by a fellow in town.
Oh, that's right. It's a sharp cue.
Trying to miss that again.
All right. A little nudge on the yellow opens it up, but still close to his work.
Yeah, the combo don't work no more.
3 yellows remain.
Not going to have anything after that.
All right. Looks like a damage control here, topped over a red bank. This is his only shot if he elects to go that route.
Yeah, I'll go bank side.
All right. Look at this.
Shot.
I was gonna say, without a ball there, Dennis makes that shot more times than not. But
You made it anyway.
yeah, nicely done.
I'll call this yellow in.
Okay. I like the shot. I just don't think he's going to get enough speed on that cue. Yeah. Okay. That other yellow was going to come back at him.
Yeah.
That's,
Yep.
you should have two-putted that one, but it's
He
good.
gambled a little bit on that one, so yeah.
Yeah. Confucius say no shot, you two-putt.
Yeah.
All right, Dante starting off after a makeable shot missed. He's got a tough layout.
1 ball. Side pocket.
All right. Always gives you a little additional anxiety when you got balls lined up on the rails there after the break, especially on virtual.
He's got 8 balls, half the rack, all against that little quadrant right there.
Yeah.
That was a good controlled shot. No need to blast it.
Dead eye there.
It's about as far a shot you're going to get on that table. So you might use this one to get that 2 ball out of there. Oh, you hit
Tough.
that ball.
Hooks up against the 14.
Yeah, he
He's
hit it so
locked.
full, it killed all the energy.
Yeah, I don't know if he's locked on it or not. He might have a shot at the 6 still.
It's going to come back toward the 2. Depends on how it hits off that rail.
Nice. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
What a shot.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done.
Yeah, most people would like me would have hit that too hard, and I would end up, halfway across the table because I'm trying to
It
break
actually
it.
worked out that he got weird position there because it was the angle he needed.
Look at this. Beautiful
Look
out.
at this freaking guy.
Beautiful out. That was a textbook out right there.
Really, really well done there.
Yeah.
So that was so he's still on an 8-ball run, I believe, right? Or did he have a ball down on the break?
No, he broke dry too. They both broke dry.
And
both
then
whacked were ugly, I believe.
Okay.
But
we both had misses to the side.
Yeah. The first shot. I just wanted to make sure that was correct. Okay, so his high run's going to be at 8 now, and then it will continue with the ball down on the next break.
All right, but that gives him a 3-1 lead.
So it's not a drying run, but it's damn near close. So
yeah,
first flub on the shot there. First shot.
that was beautiful. That was textbook.
Yeah, both these guys have played a couple good shots tonight. And we're just practical shots, nothing too flashy, but you got him out of a couple racks. So
yeah, how many times you look at that thinking you have to hammer that just to get it out of there, and he just hit it so gently.
I mean, it looked like it, I mean, they could have used it in a movie, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, they would have rather used the 5 rail shot off of a beer glass and then in. All right, rack number 5. Eight ball. Was that the 8? I believe so.
Yeah, that was the 8.
Spotted up.
Yeah, that sucker came flying out of there. So the rule is, if you want, you can re-rack and break again, but I don't think you'll be doing that.
Oh, he's got a good layout here. 2 balls down, including the 8. 8 gets spotted up. I think in Ultimate Pool, you lose your turn if the 8 ball goes down. In some of the rules.
In Ultimate Pool, you win.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like that throughout the entire tournament. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I thought that there was some rule in Ultimate Pool where in the later rounds, if you pocket the 8, you lose your turn.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, actually.
I don't know how they figure that out, but it's I think it's one of the worst rules.
Dave Meyer, he would tell you if that was
true. All right, high run continuing. Ball count to 5. Right, all stripes do have a pocket. Made the 10 a little tougher. 10's the toughest ball on the table. Yeah, Ruben said it's the dumbest rule ever. I think we were both watching the same stream when we both were pissed off and we found out that that was a rule. It's like, normally I don't do too much hating in the pro jets, but I was pretty irritated that time.
what's that? You lose a turn, or you?
Yeah, it's just a weird rule. I don't know. I don't understand the logic behind it. For the sake of being different, you know, I don't know. They're doing it their way. Need Andrew to sing My Way. Three stripes left. All right, gonna make the 8 ball interesting. As ideally, I think he wanted that for the last shot, although the 10's is kind of underrated, sneaky tough.
The way he's shooting, though, he's moving that cue ball around perfectly, so I don't think it matters where that 8 ball is. So he's got that cue ball on a string.
Beautiful. Working on a break and run here. High run is at 14.
That's the shot, dude. I swear to God, I was going to say he's going to try to set it up for the side pocket. What a shot.
It was.
Yep. I was telepathically sending it out there.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, that's it. No, telekinesis is when you move things with your brain.
That's a real thing, you know.
Yeah, right here. Nice
Great
out.
job.
Thank you.
Well done, Dante, with a break and run. First of the night. Returns the favor. Dennis did open up with a break and run. Since then, things have turned in Dante's favor. So that's going to bring his high run to 16. That high run does continue with the ball down on the break. And it's going to be, what are we on? 5, 6. It's going to be Dennis break.
You say. Yeah, you never got a chance to break that round.
Yep, both guys with a break and run. Let's see. All right, Dennis already racked up, ready to go. Last ball moving.
No.
Wow. Feel like he got robbed a little bit there.
Yeah, the side pocket didn't want to take a ball too.
Yep.
You overwhelmed it. Sent like 6 balls to that side pocket.
All right, try break there for Dennis. I believe that's 2 in a row for him.
Dante's shooting lights out right now.
Yeah.
He's in a rhythm. I swear I saw that angle look like he was going to draw it straight back to where the ball went. He just picture perfect.
All right, side break again. Finding
almost
ball
makes it again.
10 ball went down, getting really good spread for the side break. I'm always a little worried about not hitting the ball rack straight on, just because sometimes I feel I think you have a better chance of making a ball sometimes, but the layouts get a little wonky, but he's managed it pretty well. Hold on one second. Is it? It was Dante's. Yeah, because that's right. Never mind. Dennis broke.
Yeah, Dennis broke dry.
Yeah, it's all good.
What's up, Ron?
Hey, Ron, what's up, man? Chilling.
We're watching Dante put on a clinic.
Nicely done. Wonder if it's humid there in the garage.
Nice. Made it perfect over for that 7 ball. Look at that. It was freaking textbook.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, all right. He wanted the 5 first.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe he took the position for granted.
Yeah, he's still all right, though. He had 2 balls there. Oh, that's not where he wanted to go.
Yeah, and that's why he was worried about it.
I think he miscued, though, to be honest with you.
What does he do? What does he do?
A lot of traffic over there.
Yeah, he's got to move the cue ball around. He's got 3 stripes up table. It's going to be hard to get through that. 8 ball in a difficult spot there on the head rail.
He's looking at the bank. be one heck of a bank.
Right there.
Yeah, just so you can keep the cue ball on this side. Yeah, that was a good try, but I think he should have two-putted that or make it and two-putt the 8.
Yeah, I think the two putt was probably the choice I would have made too, just because the position he's got Dennis
Yeah,
in.
now
Dennis has got some ropes with a tougher layout. So
Yeah. Granted,
and
we are
shooting all of us shooting him good too. That was where his high run ended. So let's put him at.
last time he two-putted, Dennis went up there, broke around on him. So that could leave a bad taste in your mouth too.
Yeah, Dante's got 22. He ends on there for the high run. Good run, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Mistake on my first shape.
Oh, Dennis' first makeable shot missed for him tonight.
Yeah.
He's been pretty solid. We're all human.
Yeah. Dante's got a tester here. He's got to make it, not scratch, and somehow get shape on that 8 ball if he wants to get out on this inning.
He's still got the same issue he had before with 3 stripes that are just in the way of things.
Yeah, if only Ken had put the advice on the chat earlier, then he could have looked at the chat.
What would Efren do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was going to be tough to.
Oh, he missed it good though. This time he got a little.
That's a great miss.
Yeah, he got lucky on that one. He got away with it because again, he didn't two-putt again. But remember, last time he two-putted, he lost the game. So he probably doesn't want to ever two-putt again.
That two-putt is garbage. No, I was joking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny when you play a two-putt. Oh man, what is happening? When you play a two-putt perfectly and they still run out on you, you're like,
yeah.
Damn it.
Oh my God, you just look at
I was out.
especially with the 8 ball, dude. Oh my God, that's the worst.
I've been there. Ruben did it to me once, pissed me off. I mean, it's happened to me multiple times, but it happens all the time. You know, you take a chance. It's a game of percentages, and you got to know when to go and when not to.
Red on the side.
Okay. This poor guy just getting bad rolls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we need a touch.
Oh,
no rail. Damn it.
Well, not that you need it for this shot, but you got it anyway. You can't save it, so you might as well use it.
Second foul of the night.
It's like Dante put the goocher on poor old Dennis here.
Yeah.
The goocher.
Goocher.
I don't even know what context that is.
You could just imagine. See what's going on? Now you know what the goocher is.
No, don't get lucky.
Should have read on it. Oh my God, that's funny.
Jeez.
All because I said goocher. Not making anything up, Chris. That's a real word.
Today's word is
The
goocher.
goocher. I've been saying that word in my family for decades.
I've never heard of the gooch, but the goocher.
Put the goocher on you.
It looks like he wants to go for it.
I'll go right here.
Yeah, that's the safe shot. He's at least 50-50 to make it, I think. He's a 90% to hit it. Yeah, he was going to hit it.
Tough.
He gets a practice again.
It's good to steal here. Dennis has an opportunity to turn the momentum. I think he needs to in this rack because being down 5-1 is a tough spot to be.
Yeah, and he's not out of the woods because he's got a ball tied up over here.
Yep.
On this corner shot, so he's still got to try to figure something out. I think he should go after this ball sooner than later, but he doesn't have his angle now.
I think the first time I ever heard the word goocher is from Stand By Me.
Oh, maybe that's where it comes from. That's about when I first heard it myself and my family.
Maybe that's where it came from.
Yeah.
It's when they all were deciding who was going to go get food, and they all flipped their nickels, and they all had like heads, and he goes, "Oh my God, that's a goocher." And it's that rough.
That's a goocher. It's a different time.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm hoping for it to go clean because I think if I clip it, it doesn't fall.
Yeah, probably. You kind of want to break it out too, though, but yeah, you wanted to break it out as well. Well,
it's a good mix.
Good. Yeah, he has to shoot over an 8-ball, but he cleared out the yellows.
I'd put Dennis over 50% to run out from here. So
yeah.
Now the tides have turned a little bit. Dante, this should have been his rack with ball in hand.
Yeah, but now he's got a 3-game lead. So
Right here.
Yeah, for sure.
He's on a free roll.
My run out drops to 0 if he makes this, though.
You think?
Yeah.
Guy knows his percentages.
Yeah, he does.
Off the 13, maybe?
No, wrong side of it.
Jesus.
All
Yeah.
right.
That 2-putt this looks better and better every day, every shot, doesn't it?
Dante suffering from a slow death here.
Yeah, he could have 2-putt the last 3 or 4 shots, 5 shots, 4 shots, but he just refuses.
Well, that's what happens when you're shooting good. You never think it's going to be over.
Now
No,
Dennis
Lane.
he's gonna make pay now, but that's fine. He's like I said, he's got a 3-game lead on Dennis, so he can afford to do a few 5-rail bank 8-balls.
Dennis is rarely rattled, so never count him out.
You can't even tell when he's excited, when he's sad.
Canadian psycho.
Exactly right. You have no idea what you're dealing with, and he could be a serial killer.
Who?
Dennis. I mean, look at he's just so smooth. He's just
I hope we end up on a Netflix documentary one time.
unassuming.
Like just interviewing us about Dennis.
But doesn't he look like he has bodies buried in his backyard? I mean, look at him.
If he does, you just ratted him out.
I'm just saying,
Who's the golden snitch now?
he's the best. He's the best one for it. Nobody would ever think that. Look at
Nice
this.
shot, Dennis.
Dennis.
With Gizmo talking over you. Still
See,
made it.
nothing rattles him. He's so smooth, cool as a cucumber.
All right, bottom right-hand corner. Stop the bleeding here. There it is. Dennis with a steal. It's got to be a steal, folks.
Fires at it. Yep.
First steal of the night.
Dante was
back
going
in the
for
board.
the most innings you can hit an 8-ball.
Yeah, Dennis with the first rack since the opening break and run
Yeah.
I don't know. Something changed in the second rack, and Dante just took off. But that could be a pivotal moment in the match.
What was Dante's high run there?
He
20.
ended with a 22.
Yeah, 22 balls, man. That's phenomenal. That's good. That's some good shooting. And then he got 8-ballitis in the last rack, and
Yeah, Dennis
couldn't-
not out of it yet. He said
could not.
51st state. I don't think so. It's going to be a new province coming. Guys, he's never out of it.
All right, so it's rack number 7. It will be Dante's break. All right. It's all right, Dante. Let that one go. And for you, it's just a race to 3.
It's easy for us to say. Just pretend it never happened.
That's right. Yeah, I never let any of this stuff bother me.
Right. And you'll call me at 6 in the morning. I can't sleep. I can't think. I can't eat.
I didn't call you 4 o'clock your time. It's 3 o'clock mine.
I'm kidding. Think I'd answer my damn phone at 6 in the morning? I'm up, but I'm not answering it.
Mm-hmm. He's going to his reliable from the side rack.
It's been pretty good for him tonight.
That has. And 8-ball's firing out of there like a rocket. And of course, they say that, and look what happens.
Wow. Yep. It does it. It did. The 10 fired out of there, but the cue ball went with it. First foul of the night for Dante. Dennis hasn't broke yet, so he knows the rules. As long as he doesn't foul himself, he'll have ball in hand, even if it's dry. So this is how this game turns around quickly. See lots of momentum shifts. Turn heads up.
Nice spread, and look at that. What a
Yep,
good thing to get a nice spread.
Did I see a ball go down?
No.
Okay. Doesn't matter. It's still his turn with ball in hand. So
Yeah.
I think Dennis had 4 or 3 dry breaks in a row. So this is huge that he gets a ball in hand and stays at the table.
With the spread like that too.
I was wondering the first 2 racks. I was wondering if he was going to be able to be stopped. Getting balls seemed like they were falling in everywhere. But changes quick.
As soon as I accused him as a serial killer, he just came alive.
Canadian Psycho.
Yep.
Yellows aren't too bad if that one comes off the table, but still the 8 doesn't have these 2 pockets.
Ball in hand buys him some options. Nothing touching a rail. One yellow up table, but not going to worry about that one too much.
Yeah, he's going to go reds. As soon as you get the red out of the way, right there for the corner on the bottom left, his 8-ball goes through. So
I'd like to get that one because it's kind of got a small position too.
and like that, he gets right on it.
Dennis does have a high run of 14 balls tonight.
He's going to switch hit. More right-handed.
No,
Two
he's
glove Dennis.
ambidextrous.
He's got 2 gloves on.
Yeah, he's a switch hitter. He goes
It's
both
the
ways.
bridging,
I think
like
that was a
I'm
fashion
trapped on
statement.
my body that way, but the bridging is bad this
I
way.
thought he just had sweaty palms.
He's like a Canadian OG. He goes both ways.
Oh, wow.
Nice one.
I thought you told me he was bilingual.
Yeah, he's by something.
I must have misunderstood you.
Yeah. No, you didn't misunderstand. He really is by. But we love.
Sign.
All right.
The joke was brought to you by what month is it? Is this
Today's
LBGT
Juneteenth,
month?
damn it.
Oh yeah.
It is Pride Month.
It is Pride
Overlap.
Month. Yeah. So there you go. That's for OG. Nice shot. Look at that. You have trouble getting to that one though. That's
This
going
would
to
be a dry and unassisted for Dennis.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to bridge over that. He's going to have to bridge over that because he needs to get the ball on the other side of the table.
No, it's fine.
Remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You can reach it. He's going to hit it kind of tough, trying hard. There he goes. Perfect. Look at that. Give it on the right side of the ball.
Look at this. And he did have 4 balls. He ended with last rack, so he'll finish this rack with 12 if he finishes the rack off.
He just has to just slow roll this ball in or go 2 times back and forth. Perfect.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
So makes Dante pay for the ball in hand. First of the night for him.
Yeah. So he gets
Just
a dry and run.
Yep. Dry and run assisted.
Yep.
And his high run's at 12. He does have a high run tonight of 14, so he's going to challenge that in the next rack. Ball down. Nicely done, Dennis.
Brings him up 3-4. 4-3.
Andrew hitting us with the triple lightning bolts. I'm not going to do my double lightning bolt joke. It's not necessary. I have one, but I'll leave it alone. This country is healing.
Yeah, we're still healing.
Still healing from World War II.
Yeah, because we all remember how tough that time was. Even the people that are still alive from that don't remember it.
Exactly. Some of them are still in Congress.
Oh, yeah.
Is it my
Alrighty.
break?
Oh, no, it's going to be yeah, it is your break, Dennis. Yep, rack number 8, Dennis's break. It seemed like it was all the Dante show, and then Dennis.
Yeah, this was looking like 5-1, and now we're at 4-3. So that's why virtual pool heads up is entertaining, because it does switch back and forth sometimes. Here we go, ball down.
Yeah.
Ball number 6. Dennis has been quiet on the break, so it's good to see him get a ball down. High run continuing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a red down. So if he pockets a red, he'll tie his high run tonight.
Got 18 viewers. I hope you guys are enjoying this match. It's a very, very good, close, tight match tonight.
Yeah, I felt the line on this was gonna be tight.
Yeah, I still think we're going to have a heel match.
All right, high run tied at 14.
My buddy LD in the chat. LD, you got to give me a call. I called you. You better return that call.
He's trying to set up your next match.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Freaking air conditioner stopped working upstairs.
He's one of the only undefeated players in heads up.
Yeah.
I think Dennis gets the assist.
Yeah, that's true.
Take red in the corner.
All right. Bottom left-hand corner for the red.
Oh, why does that always keep happening?
Yeah, it was tough. 3 reds left. Wasn't sure if he was going to try to go forward on that or what. Use his bottom, punch
He's
it up
going
a
to try
bit.
to get short side shape on this shot now. He's going to bank it and going to put the cue ball right where he's shooting from.
No, cue ball's coming up here.
Oh, okay.
Nicely done. Cue ball, no way. Cue ball, no way.
You should have drew it.
Oh, damn you, Gizmo.
I never miss from the chair. What'd I tell you? I've never missed.
I wanted a straight shot on that to draw back short side, which was crazy, but
All right.
if it worked.
Dennis's 3rd foul of the night. So same situation.
Is your red past the line? Is your red up there past the line, Dennis?
Yes.
It is? Okay. So that was, no, I'm saying is it out of the kitchen or in the kitchen? Because this is important information for Dante.
It's out of the kitchen now.
No, when you shoot from the kitchen, you're going to shoot the cue ball from the kitchen. Is your ball?
It's out of the kitchen.
Okay, so he could follow it up. Do you see that? You understand what I'm saying, Dante? So
yeah, can I look at his cable?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So his red ball is outside of the kitchen, so he's just going to roll it up and get shape on the red up here. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of important information for Dante, so he knows what to do.
All right, so he does get ball in hand himself as long as he doesn't scratch like he did on the last rack.
Yeah.
He wants to do to Dennis what Dennis did to him.
Oh,
man, that close ball down though, I believe, in the side pocket.
Oh, I didn't see a ball go down, but
no, maybe I didn't.
Yeah, ball did go down.
Yep, he got a ball down.
Did he get a ball down or no?
Yes. Yeah. He'll have ball in hand. Ball number 7 on the break for Dante.
All right. So he gets ball in hand, Dante.
Yep.
I was trying to be funny with the ball out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
It is now Texas 2-putt style.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Canadian 2-putt.
Time run ended. High run ended at 18, Dennis. All right, making quick work here. This rack with the ball in hand. This would be a break and run assisted.
Like Dennis's.
Yep. Try and run for Dennis. Yep, trying to figure out which way he wants to play this.
Yeah, either way works. I mean, he's moving that cue ball around pretty good, so it doesn't really matter which one he does.
Yeah, so your instincts tell you to take the 7 first. Tough for the 2 shots. Benefit of the I guess going the other route. I think it might have been easier to line up on the 8. I think I might have took the 6. I don't know.
Yeah, I would have taken the 6 too. But
Preference.
yeah, it depended on your angle. You ended up on that last ball. If you had a lot of angle, you're moving the ball back and forth in the traffic. Look at this guy. He loves drawing that ball.
Right, he's gonna 50-yard line here.
Looks like he's going to be stroking over a ball, but it's no gimme, but I like him to make it. I say 75% chance of making this. No, I was wrong.
Oh, he leaves himself good. It's a good miss.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
good miss.
That's how you.
But can Dennis steal it? Because Dennis has got to make a good shot. It's going to be a highlight reel position shot if he can finish this off. You see the red has a pocket.
Yeah.
And this is when we said sometimes being the ball in hand in the kitchen can benefit you, and this is a situation again.
That's where he wants to put it.
Because if he had just missed the bank, he would still have a lot of trouble getting on that last red.
Yeah. He's got a window of about, I don't know, a foot to get on this red.
He put the chalk down. That's where he's going.
Similar where he wants to get it, but yeah, he can overroll it by an inch or a few inches. Oh, he's going to be short of it, maybe. Yeah, but see, he still can make it. It's just a harder shot.
All right. It was tough.
Corner.
Definitely a shot you don't want to overroll. Here we go.
That was a tough one.
It really was.
Almost the same shot if he gets another shot.
I don't expect Dante to miss this one. This will put him on the hill.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. This is
No.
That's 3 right?
4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3. Yeah, remember
right.
Dan on the last
Yeah, that's right. The steal.
Yeah.
All right. So 1 away from the hill. 5 to 3. Dante widens that gap again. Nicely done. Bathroom break for me. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, following up all the way to scratch into the corner was on my mind.
Yeah, I would have put it at a little bit of an angle so he couldn't have scratched. But I know what you mean.
I could have hit the point on the side pocket.
Yeah, it's a tough shot any way you do it. All right, it's going to be rack number 9, and it's going to be Dante's break. So he's a break and run away from the hill. You guys are both playing good. I'm entertained. This is a good game.
Yeah, good shooting, Dante.
You too, Dennis.
So, Dennis, at that time when you fired that ball bank, and you went forward instead of drawing it back to the short side of that last ball, you think you could have done the same thing, drawing it to it?
All right.
No, I had some angle, so it was going to come back to the end of the table.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering.
Anything's possible on a bank, but
Yeah.
All right.
Ball down.
Side pocket. 2 balls down on the break. 1 ball away from double digits. That brings him to 9. 9-9.
Four ball. I'm going to call the 4 ball 2 ball.
Combination.
Yeah.
There's a window there? Wow.
Yeah, just enough.
Yeah, it
Wayne
must be.
leaves the rail
Looks like,
first.
looks like the 14's blocking it, but it must be right to the left of it.
Nicely done. Hits it a little too good.
Yeah, he did. Now he's got a tough shot. He's gonna have I think he's blocked on the 6. There's no shot on the 7.
He had a lot of room for error, so I was
Ball is blocked. You only got 3 solids left, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that was some bad luck right there.
So after the break and one shot, he's down to 3 solids.
Forward, right over here.
Yeah. So why didn't you do that? You got the goocher.
You're not professional.
We got the hindsight.
Yeah, exactly. You got the goocher.
The Goocher. I hardly know her.
Her dad said it was okay.
Three ball.
Oh, looks like he may jump this.
First jump shot tonight.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
It's a left-handed jump shot.
Dennis.
Gotta go for the 6 ball, actually.
All right. Jump a little easier to manage here for him.
Yeah, he's got to get it up quicker, though. It's a
All right,
good.
makes a good contact. Cue ball.
Ooh. Now he's got shots.
Yep. So Dante's been missing them good. When he misses, he's been missing them pretty good. Been laying up well for him.
Yeah, these 3 games that Dennis has won, he's had to fight for them. 2 of them have been just straight up runouts. One of them was when Dante was experimenting with how many times he could hit the 8 ball in one game.
All right, try break
Man, 1, 2,
for
3.
Dennis.
Yeah. Okay, go back to
Sometimes
Dante.
they just don't go.
That's a shot. He has to get cleared out for the 6.
Did he get there?
I
He's
don't know.
out if he did.
Close to that 8.
He's got a shot on the 6. He is all but out.
Yeah, I think he does have it. Yeah. Yeah, 7 doesn't have a lot of pockets, so.
Stripe will leave him there for the 8 ball.
Yeah, but he's got a tough shot in the side. There's 10 blocking half the pocket.
I still kind of like that.
Yeah. I think he'd even hit the 8-10 and it still goes in. It's a good shot.
Side pocket.
Nicely done. Put himself on the hill. No way. Look at that. Nicely done. He scared everybody a little bit. And Dante's on the hill 6-3. Dennis has got to claw his way back here. He's got 4 racks he needs to win out.
Check my horse is winning this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my break?
No, it's going to be Dennis's break. Dennis
Yeah.
break. Number 10. He breaks it all.
Sure. Once again, if you're looking to get involved in Heads Up Pool, send your information to headsuppool@gmail.com. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, skill level, table size. All you need to play is a pool table, cell phone, internet connection, and the balls to show a live game. All right, rack number 10 for Dennis.
Need to learn how to make one consistently.
That's why we're all on Heads Up. We're not playing on the TV.
Everybody. Good news is everybody has made it to the Heads Up Moscone Cup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not difficult to make it there.
All right, I think would you get 3 down or 2?
I think it was just 2.
All right. Ball count goes to 8 for Dennis.
Hey, you know what would be cool?
Tell us.
If you took like the top 3 players on Heads Up, and if they all agreed to actually do a Moscone Cup at one central place.
Like fly everybody out to New York or something?
Or something like that. I mean, yeah, I mean that's a lot of money. Because
maybe we'll challenge SVB and Feder Gorst and all those guys. That's what we'll do. We'll take them on.
That'll be a lot of sitting for us.
Make Howie play him.
Yeah.
Let Howie get his ass kicked.
I'm going to go for this yellow in the corner.
He made 3 balls on the break. Looks like 2 reds and 1 yellow. I think Darren thought he only made 2.
All right, that was the one he called. What did you say? Did he have one more? Did I miss?
Yeah, he made 3 balls on the break.
He made 3? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt when Dante's talking about his idea of the Moscone Cup.
So both guys at 9 balls on the break tonight.
Going for the breakout. He's coming in hot. Man, how did you miss that?
Still got another opportunity here.
Yeah, he does. He just needs to shake it loose and
not get stuck on the.
Not get stuck on the rail behind that red.
Stuck on it. One of the 2, the yellow, I guess, in particular. Get frozen to it.
The closest to the pocket yellow.
All right.
He is not going to like this leave.
He's all right.
Table. That worked out okay. He was trying to get straighter on that yellow so he got a breakout from a better position. He's got another opportunity. Gotta get past the red. My goodness.
3 yellows left.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do his save his second last ball for his breakout. That's textbook right there. Perfect. Looks perfect from the camera angle. I thought he had to be to the left of center to draw into the ball or go the end rail into the ball.
Yeah, I don't think he's out of the woods yet.
No, he's got to break it out and get good on it. Yeah.
Nice shot, Dennis.
He broke it out and got good on it. Perfect.
That was good. Fighting for survival, folks. It is Dennis staying alive.
Good
Back
run, Dennis.
within 2. Yep.
Had a kick on that shot. That was lucky. I had some side spin as well.
And that was a break and run. Second of the night.
Yeah.
Second of the night for Dennis.
He's on 8-ball run.
Yeah, 8-ball run. We'll remember that. He does have a high run of 18 tonight. Dante has a high run of 22. Both guys
All right, Dante.
clearing the table.
A lot of ball movement, but nothing goes in.
No, he got one down,
You
I
did?
believe.
I didn't see it. Did you get one, Dante?
I did.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Double digits goes Dante. 10 balls down on the break. And this is definitely one of his better layouts tonight, Gizmo.
Yeah. Yeah, he usually has a whole cluster of balls up on the top left up there, but this time he spread them out good.
They'll be forced to go stripes, but I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think stripes are the better balls anyway. Good shot. Oh.
All right. 3
Yeah.
stripes left, and they're all tough. He's got a tester on the 12 ball. Should be okay.
I think he was going to try to get that shape on that 9 ball. If he would have got perfect for the shape on the 9, then I think he would have been out. That 9 ball is going to be, I think, his toughest position play shot to get on it. But he can do it. We've seen this guy shoot. Moves that cue ball around really good.
Rattles it in there. Nicely done.
Beautiful. It came out perfect for the 10. Now just a controlled shot here, and then he's golden. That's a nice and easy.
Good speed.
Yeah, it is. He got in there. He has to get there. That's just to cut it in.
This would be a second break and run of the night.
Yeah, he might run into it. It depends how much he can get away from. He's hitting it kind of thin, so. Nice shot. That was how to do it. Yeah, it wasn't quite hitting the ball, but that's all right.
All right, for the win, for the victory.
Yeah, this shot's in his repertoire. How'd you like that quarter word?
Say it 10 times.
Quarter word from a nickel mouth. Look at that.
Look at nicely done. Great game tonight, Dante.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Good showing too, Dennis. Hell of an effort trying to get back in it. Your stats still looked pretty damn good for taking the L tonight, my friend.
Yeah.
Guys were pretty close. Let's see.
Congratulations, Dante. Good job. And good shooting, Dennis. You shot good. It's like you just had some bad rolls. You had the goocher. Oh, there's the baby.
No complaints from my shooting.
Let me
The
put you on
old-
full screen.
Go
Let me
ahead.
put you on full screen first, real quick.
Go for it.
He's going to show us its new addition to
There he was.
the baby. Look at that
He was
little guy.
watching me the whole time.
Nice. Cheering you on. Look at that. His first stream.
Yeah.
Good shooting, man.
You probably can't wait
Congratulations.
to pay for his college tuition, huh?
Oh man.
Yeah, congratulations again. But really, to your wife, that's where the congratulations belongs. Like you said earlier, you made my wife kind of smile when she heard you talking about that, because my wife is a baby nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she just came yesterday. That's where she was. I'm trying to put the screens on there. How do you do that?
I don't know what the hell have you done?
I'm moving them around, trying to put it the way you had it.
Here, yeah. Just let me see. What's up? Let me come back over to here. We good?
Anyway.
Okay, cool. I think we're back. All right. So by the numbers here, final score 7-4 Dante. What the hell? 7-4 Dante. Dennis opened up with a break and run, seemed to fizzle out a little bit. Dante did get a lead 4-1, was looking like it was going to be a 5-1, possibly running away with it. Dennis showed a pretty good effort to get back in it. 2 break and runs for Dennis and 1 break and run, 2 break and runs for Dante. He finishes the show with the second one. So 2 and 2 for both guys. Dennis had a dry and run assisted off of a ball in hand there from Dante. We did have a high run of 22 balls for Dante tonight. Good job. And high run of 18 for Dennis. I had the spreads 8-3. I think that was the one thing that was in Dante's favor tonight. That side break really worked out well for him. And normally it's not a break that works really well on stream, from what I've seen anyway. So he figured out how to make it work. And I think that helped him out quite a bit tonight. So dry breaks, 5 for Dennis and 2 for Dante. Dante with 10 balls down on the break, and Dennis right behind him with 9. Didn't have as many, had more dry breaks than Dante, but when Dennis did pocket balls, he usually got 2 or 3. Fouls tonight, 3 for Dennis and 1 for Dante. Makeable shots missed. I had these really low for the guys tonight. I thought both guys played good patterns tonight. I thought they managed, they navigated the racks really well. I gave Dante 2 makeable shots missed, and I only had seen 1 there for Dennis. So steals, Dennis did have 1 steal tonight, and then 2 putts was the only one I heard called, and it was in the second rack, first rack.
No,
And,
first rack.
Yeah, that was the only one that was called, and it was a great 2 putt. But Dennis would get the break and run, and go up on the board first. So before we take a look at some of the replays, I want to talk about next week's game. We do have Tuesday night. It's going to be Silver Q Al out of Maryland taking on Deep Pockets Dave. Both guys have only played one time on Heads Up, so they're going to meet next Tuesday night here on Heads Up. Probably be an earlier game because I know Al likes to get to bed early there. So just make sure your notification bell's on for that. And then the next Thursday here will be this is going to have a Heads Up's having a doubleheader next week. So next Thursday night, Anthony taking on Roopster 760. Both guys on a 4-game hot streak. I went back and looked at some of their streams, and they both been shooting pretty well. So both undefeated in 2025 for Heads Up, and they're going to collide next Thursday night. Hot streaks collide. It'll be a race to 7. You'll find it only here on Heads Up Pool. And then let's take a look at some of the shots of the night. This came in the first rack, I believe. This was a good shot to get. This was
Breakout.
the out right here. Yeah, the breakout for Dennis. He would finish this off with a break and run.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Bounced it out perfect. Controlled that cue ball.
Yeah, and then let's take a look here. This was a tough combination shot. So this is in the second rack. This is looking like Dennis is possibly going to have a second or put it on a 2-pack here.
Yeah.
Nice shot there. Was not able to get out, and then Dante got on the board. Let's take a look at this shot here. This is a position play off the 9 to the 8 ball. Look out. I mean, yep. Uses the 6 to stop himself.
Yeah. You can put that cue ball right on the 6.
Nicely. It was like ball in hand again. That was from a ball in hand, I believe. He would get out there, obviously. And let's take a look. Oh, this is a nice rail first shot here.
Yeah. I don't know how he got it past that red at the 11, but he did it.
Yeah.
Here's the shot. Hits it, caroms it off.
That was a nice shot. Might have been our shot of the night. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. This is a nice shot here by Dennis. Topped over a red. It's going to make this yellow in the side pocket.
Yeah, that's a nice bank. It looks like he's jumping.
Nicely done there, Dennis. And these guys were full of highlight reel shots.
They play their highlight reels games.
Look at this out here. So he's going to thin the 6 and open up the 2 and the 14.
Yeah, this is probably hard. He hits it perfect.
Yep, and then he's going to draw it back for the 8. Take a look at that.
That was a nice draw shot.
Yep, can't let that go unspoken for. We know what happens there. And then let's take a look. Can't remember what happens here. There's a lot of things going on tonight. Oh, nice draw shot here.
This one I saw. I was actually looking at he was going to do that.
In the side pocket.
I think
another rack. So, I mean, Dante, that was one thing. As I look through some of these replays, you can see he's finished strong on some of these racks, where he might not have got out on some of the previous streams. He might have rattled it or, played bad position. But look, nice position here.
Yeah.
Nice. This is when Dennis was fighting to stay alive. And then he ends up getting out. And that's all the stuff that I got. So I will send it back over to you guys. What the hell happened?
I got it. Okay. There you go. All right.
What the hell is happening? All right. So words. Oh shit! I do that every time. Words from the shooters. Thoughts. Start off with Dennis.
Congratulations on the win, Dante, and the baby as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, he was shooting so well. I find that I keep coming up against these guys that my misses seem to be bad position because I'm trying too hard to get shape or break something out and get buried. And if you don't try for it, you're going to lose anyway. So just how you have to play in this format against these guys.
Well, not just them, you too, because remember the first game, Dante did a 2-putt thinking he's going to have a shot, and you go up there and break and run the whole thing. And he did a perfect 2-putt. So after that, he didn't want to do another 2-putt after that. He ended up losing a game because he ended up hitting that cue ball around the table for like 6 innings before then you finally caught up. So yeah, no, you bring the best out of players that play you because of your reputation. So yeah, but
Dennis is tough to beat, and
that's why
Dante's been on a little bit of a skid. So for him to get a win over Dennis tonight, it's a big feather in his cap. So and it make for a good rematch down the road somewhere. You guys match up really well, I think. So
yeah,
I
really enjoyed it. Love to play again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to play with you anytime. Always taking away from watching other players shoot. You definitely are very mindful of the path of the ball, which is really good because that watching you shoot, I'm like, oh, I better just not shoot this silly willy, shoot it good. Yeah, I think what helped me is that, like you were saying, that you gotta be confident in your shooting and go for it. That's why I said that I was gonna try the 2-putt the last stream, but who am I kidding? I'm an offensive player. You know what I'm saying? So. And I think that for the most part, I do have the skill to get out. It's just that, you just got to find the practice time and you have to be confident. The other part is I appreciate what you guys do. I try to catch all the streams, but sometimes, just recently I've been dealing with this guy right here. So, but I appreciate it. And to everybody else who's on the stream that beat me, I'm coming for you guys. So,
well, it's not a big list, so.
I know. Well, there's Nick, there's Ruben, and one other person beat me.
I think Anthony was in there.
And Chef beat me.
Yep. Yeah. Same guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's his alter ego.
Well, congratulations. My Vegas pick won. So go America.
Yay.
America. Good job. Good shooting.
Yep.
Great.
Vegas got it wrong tonight.
We put the Goocher on him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not safe for kids.
Definitely Dennis shoots good. Great. You seen him shoot. He shoots good. He had some bad rolls. Like you said, he got the Goocher tonight. And but anyway, it's always fun to watch you guys watch good shooters shoot, man. I enjoyed it. It was a very, very good game. We just hit 2 hours right now in this match. And I could watch another, race to 7 with you guys playing. So that was good. It was a good match. It's good when the time flies by and you don't even realize it took, as long as it took. So it was a good shoot.
Another classic for Heads Up. It was a great stream.
Yeah. So anyway, any other last words, Darren?
No, like I said, look forward to next week. We do have a double header here for Heads Up. I think we're going to take the 4th of July week off. I got a couple things going on for that week, so I won't be around. So we'll fit 2 matches in next week, and we'd look to have everybody who's out in the chat tonight there next week. So
awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Yep. Be safe out there. I hear that you're dealing with some bad weather.
Yeah, we're out. It was just a little spot. We actually had some pretty bad weather yesterday. We got through it. Had a tornado touchdown 15 miles from here, so it was kind of a big deal.
Just a little tornado.
Yeah, just a little one. I haven't seen too many of those in my lifetime.
Attacked by sun rays. Oh my gosh, there's so much sun.
Hey, at least you can see the tornado coming. When we get hit with earthquakes, they give us maybe a 1 second warning sometimes, and that's it. Just brace yourself.
Yeah.
So,
hold on.
Anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to kill the stream. And again, congratulations. And congratulations on the baby. And congratulations on your win. That was a big win for you. And Dennis, we'll get another game hooked up for you because it's always fun to watch you play. You're one of our favorite Canadians.
Just real quick. I know Jimmy's been wanting to jump on for Scotch doubles. So if you guys have somebody lined up, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah. We'll work on a Scotch doubles thing.
Is Jimmy with you? Is Jimmy with you?
Yeah. Well, he's not. He's local.
No, saying you will be his partner.
Yeah. Jimmy's my partner. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm checking on. Okay.
They played once.
I was just talking about that today. Nice. Andrew was telling me that we need to get another doubles because those are a lot of fun. Those are crack up.
Yeah,
they're a lot of fun to play. So,
maybe we'll shoot me a text anytime. Just give me 7 to 10 days notice, and we'll try to set it up.
Okay.
Yeah, you find what days work for you, and I'll reach out to the Shake and Bake duo.
Those guys.
Yeah, so if they want to come out of retirement and see if they want to take you guys on. They're always a lot of fun to play. So anyway, all right then, guys. I'm gonna kill the stream, and thanks again, Darren. You did a great job again, like you always do.
Thanks for joining me.
We'll catch you guys next Tuesday for another match. All right.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Third time's a charm. Shout out to everybody who's still here witnessing this.
It's broken.